This is a video of the Pennsylvania Motorcycle Skills Test. At this particular location, the test itself starts here. This is at the bottom of the hill. The main testing area is up that hill. And there you can see my friend taking his test. He went right after me. Now, at first I thought we were just starting at the bottom for whatever reason, but I think this is actually part of the test. The instructor said to follow the rules of the road and meet him up at the top of the hill. That, I believe, meant stop at the stop sign, look both ways, use your turn signal, and go to the top, which is what I did. There weren't very many elements to the test. It consists of a weaving in and out of cones and 3 figure eights. The instructions here were to start from the right, weave in and out of the cones, and then go into the box to do the figure eight. I couldn't find a lot of information online about the distance of the cones or the size of the box, so I went back afterwards and I measured everything. There are 3 cones. Each of them are 20 feet apart, and like the instructor mentioned, you start from the right and weave left and back right before you go into the box for the figure of 8. The box I started to do the figure of 8s in measures 27 feet wide by 45 feet tall. You'll see that cone right there. Now I quickly realized my bike was a little bit too big for this box, so I asked the instructor to extend it a little bit, and he was gracious enough to do so, which then he extended back to the next black set of lines there you come to see, which made it an additional 12 feet to be 27 by 57 feet. So to finish the test, I just had to do 3 figure of 8s consecutively. I would be allowed to put my foot down 1 time, and I would also be allowed to drive outside of the box 1 time. Anything more than that would be a fail. So if you have a chance to practice figure of 8s before you go to take your test, I strongly recommend it, especially if you have a bigger bike. Mine is a 1200 engine, and it was definitely, I was pushing the edge here. You can kind of see it. I'm using the full box. A smaller bike would have been easier, of course, but the guy was, again, gracious enough to extend the box a little bit, which was helpful. After I completed my 3 consecutive figure 8s, I had pretty much completed the course and had passed the motorcycle skills test. The instructor then asked me to meet him inside, where he upgraded my regular driver's license to include the motorcycle license as well. And that's the Pennsylvania Motorcycle Skills Test.